Yo. We are live. I'm going to cut this music down. Need to get some better theme music. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing today?
Doing good.
Doing pretty good. What's going on with you?
Nothing much. This is the Dummast Podcast live. We are live in full effect tonight, this morning, however you want to say it, morning, evening. It's 12:15 a.m.
It's still
hitting y'all with the live touch. Got my man Excelsior 24. Got C Nina Mayo up in here with me. How y'all doing? Yeah, Nina, what's up? How you been doing?
Nothing much, man. Trying to make the best out of this, streaming journey. Getting ready to make a few moves and change a few things up, but
I got
still grinding.
What's going on? So you got some new info on the book. What's going on with that?
New info on the book is first off, it's 30% off sale at my store.
Ooh.
So everything including the book is 30% off. You got to use code from mom at the checkout to get your 30% off. And then the book, for a 1-year anniversary, I am trying to get a digital copy going, but it's only going to be available for 3 months. So if you don't get your hands on a digital copy, you're going to have to come see me for a hard copy. Okay.
They got to get that hard copy. I would reach over here and show everybody, but
no, I can't. Hold on.
I'm too lazy.
Well, I was going to say I would too, but my book is like behind all my Funko Pops and all my stuff would fall off my shelf.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. No, I'll risk.
I have a Funko Pop problem.
Deadpool.
Do you really? Well, what is the deal with those things? Like, why are they so big? Like, so popular? Like, everybody do those things.
I have a Garrow. I have a Raven. I have a Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. I got Locke from Nightmare Before Christmas.
I like Funko Pops because they got comic book characters. That's it.
I don't own.
They have everything, not just comic. They have everything. Okay, everything.
What is that?
That's Bob Wade.
Bob Ross Deadpool. What?
That's a Bob Ross Deadpool.
What?
Jesus, man. I don't get the appeal with those at all.
Man,
Mr. Like Perfect Rob, what's up, man? Mr. Like Perfect Rob, you want to hop in with us?
It's like a bobblehead from back in the day.
Yeah, pretty much,
That's what it is, really.
Mr. Perfect Rob, come in and fellowship with us.
I love it.
Is this somebody from y'all Twitch?
It
Mr.
is.
Perfect Rob? Oh, okay, yeah. Cool.
He been on the podcast. He been on the podcast and in your chat a few times while you were streaming.
All right. Mm-hmm. And I got a Facebook user that's hitting me up. Who is this?
That's what's up.
Somebody. It don't say your name on it, so I don't know who I don't know how to interact with you.
They making everything for Facebook streaming like extremely difficult. Like, I can't even use my Restream no more. They completely took it off. It was like, you got to pay now. Like,
what?
Oh no, you have to pay because of you have two separate channels. So if you have a personal channel and like a streaming channel, basically. So if you had your email tied to just your streaming channel on Facebook, you could just do Restream.
No, they changed it.
Since you have two of them.
No, they changed it. I can't do my Facebook channel at all. Not even the personal one for C Nina. I can't even use that one.
Jamaican Shade, what is up?
Yo, Jamaican Shade.
Jamaican Shade, that's my homie, man. He be popping in on my streams on Twitch.
Oh yeah, definitely. He definitely a great supporter. He is also why I have my brand new HP laptop. So I be praising the hell out of him when he comes through my streams.
Big spender.
Waiting on the pizza, hell yeah. That's what's up.
And you didn't share.
Hey. So Jamaican Shade, Perfect Rob, if y'all want to hop in, I will send y'all the link. Or hold on, let me see if I could post the link right here. Give me a second. I don't know if you get a real link, but
you should be able to post it in your Twitch chat.
I can. I don't know how to get to that.
Should be able to.
I don't know how to get to that. I'm doing that's doing too much, man.
I don't know what settings you have on your Twitch channel. Otherwise, I'd do it.
I can do it right now.
No, I mean y'all can just copy it. It's the same link, so y'all can copy the one I sent y'all. So y'all can go ahead.
I'll post it in the Discord, Excelsior.
We talking about whatever, Mr. Perfect Rob. Like we this is how we do it, man. I try to with the live podcast. I try to stay away from hard topics. I mean, I got some stuff I do want to talk to Nina Excelsior about, but like, I mean, we talk about whatever. I let the conversation flow. I don't even want to write nothing down. Just let the conversation flow. We just in here kicking it.
I was actually just talking about that. I was just talking about that on my stream about how I used to try and like plan it out and have a little, not a script, but like some bullet points to talk to and shit like that. Yeah, that shit don't work, man. It work way better when you just do that shit.
Yes, I think it's more natural. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm more relaxed. Like, I'd like this format better, and I kind of want to change the flagship podcast to like this. I don't know. I just think it's what you say? What do you?
we think about switching up now. Okay.
No. It's just, I just want to just the format, the format of like having these hard topics.
King Rich, what's going on?
King Rich, what is good with you? What's good with you?
Right there.
Yeah, so whoever want to hop in, just come on, man. Come in and we just kicking it, man. We got some stuff. I need to talk to but before I even get into that, man, how y'all enjoying the brief, I guess, the new spring? It seems like the weather warming up and everything, and people are out.
Is it warming up? Because I keep getting this. Listen, I keep getting this.
We in the mountains.
It's hot. It's cold. It's hot. It's cold. Bruh. Every 2 days.
Like, how cold are you talking? Like,
I'm in my hoodie.
It's 40 degrees right now, I think.
Jeez.
Hold on.
It's cold in here.
I mean, it's nighttime though. It's nighttime.
It
is. It's gonna be 40.
It is, but it is damn near 90 in the daytime.
Bruh.
We talking like desert shit now.
Like I promise you, I will wake up
man.
and it's already
The difference between night and day shouldn't be this big. Like, that's horrible. What the fuck?
The weather is great on I bet you it is, Jamaican Shade.
This is where me and Jamaican Shade fight.
That's that Florida
shit. Always
shit.
throwing Florida.
Yeah.
That's that Florida shit.
He say the weather is great in Miami. Miami Dade, baby.
48 degrees right now.
Man, I mean, I can get it.
It's gonna be 72 at 11 a.m.
I mean, that's how it is in the spring, though. In spring, especially early spring, it's gonna be cold at night.
It got to like 90 like last week.
Yeah, like last weekend for me, that was a nice day. It got
I damn near went in the closet and got the air conditioner. Like, it is too damn hot in here.
Man, I did some yard work. I went out there and started tackling that yard.
That actually would have been the perfect day to do that shit too. You ain't lying.
I stay in the house on those days.
The spring been cool. Spring has been cool so far.
Kill me.
Y'all plan on?
Allergies.
Are y'all still hiding from the COVID, or y'all gonna try to go out and
somewhat
stuff?
Not too much.
There is one thing that can get me out, and that will have to get me to try this new shot for people that's allergic to the ingredients in penicillin, because they have been working on one, and they do have one for us. But it's only one thing that'll get me out and make me take it, and that's if I decide to go to TwitchCon. That's it.
Where's TwitchCon gonna be?
It's in October, and it's in California. It's in LA.
Oh, okay. Jamaican Shade said he going out with mask up. Hey, still wear your mask. I ain't stopping wearing right.
Jamaican Shade be at the beach. I'm not trying to hear him.
Listen, I think it was Outsider that said I'm wearing a mask until the police tell me to take it off.
Bruh, until I get arrested.
Yeah. And shout out to Outsider, man. He
definitely
AWOL right now.
I don't know. He been coming through. He been coming through the chats and then disappearing like.
He came in her stream yesterday, right? Dropped 5 subs and cut out.
Just left.
That was dope. Like, that was so dope.
I saw him. I see him like every now and then on something, but he probably getting beat up at work, man. They probably cracking a whip on him, man.
Yeah, so. he done had a whole week, almost 2 weeks off, and they was like, all right, where you been?
Falling back into that is kind of difficult because you coming into probably a whole mess when you left, and then you got to clean it up as you're there. That should probably take a whole nother week.
Yeah. And I ain't been bothering him too much, man. I hit him up a few times. I just figured, he probably at work and they probably cracking a whip on him. So hope he get his rest, man, and hope he, fall back in sometime.
How you been on that Elden Ring?
I have not played it. I have not been playing Elden Ring.
Really?
Oh, man.
Been doing other stuff, man. I've been busy myself with work, so
okay.
I've been playing 2K, WWE 2K, which we gonna get in today. We're gonna do that draft.
Okay.
For our 2 leagues. We'll talk about it a little bit more, but I don't know. Kids and enjoying outside when it is nice,
Right.
Yard work and all that shit, and I've been playing WWE 2K 22. So yep. But as far as the weather, I'm excited for the prospect of getting back outside. Now, as far as like COVID, is COVID going away? Like, you don't hear people talk about COVID though, boy. Is it dissipating? What's going on with it?
I'm still acting like it's here.
Of course.
I'm
Of
not
course.
Shit, I don't give a damn how good it look outside. I'm still acting like, damn it, everybody got it. So
right. And Nina, you had mentioned penicillin. I found out my son is allergic to penicillin.
Yeah. Listen.
He had a little he had something, I can't even remember what was wrong with him. He had something, then he broke out in this rash because we gave him this medicine.
Listen.
I mean,
was
I thought he
was
had
it a
the
shot
hive.
or was it like
No, he was taking antibiotics.
yeah, all antibiotics have penicillin in it.
Yeah, they
all
all
antibiotics are penicillin based.
Yeah. So he got that, man. He looked like a pizza, bro. I'm like,
bro, let me tell
you, we freaking out. They thought it, man. Everybody in the family thought it was
scary.
At one point, measles. I thought it was scarlet
shingles.
Fever. I thought it was roseola. I thought it was like everything.
Shingles probably
under
like
the
that
sun.
shit's crazy, bro.
I thought
nothing as simple as being allergic to the damn medicine, huh?
And I keep running him to the hospital like, Doc, he ain't getting better. He looking like a cheese pizza. So
that's what my mom did, man. For real, dead ass. I was back at the hospital like every other week, and so one doctor was like, "Oh, it's the penicillin," and I was taking the oral antibiotics, and they was like big ass horse pills. So I like broke out in blisters and.
Well, you know they can only do that shit by process of elimination, which is why they ask you everything you've eaten,
that's what
all of that type of shit.
That's what they did. They were like, it can't be nothing else but the medicine we give him. I promise you, as soon as we took him off the medicine, the shit was gone.
Yep.
The shit was gone. They put him on some other medicine. That just
I'm glad y'all found out, man, and y'all ain't keep giving it to him because that shit can make him definitely sick. Like, oh my goodness,
definitely, man. It was a little scary. You know how we are. Us men, we take shit in stride. But my girl was freaking out, man. She was freaking out, and deservedly slow.
No,
it's you know what I'm saying.
So
that's your child, and you care about your
flu
child.
Shot, it's gonna be a different shot from everybody else's. Because the original flu shot has the penicillin in it.
Ooh, okay. So now I know that. Yeah. So now I know that. So
also, you might want to look into him being allergic to tomatoes as well, because
the acidic content
penicillin is tomato based in the format of how it's made. That's why she's allergic to fucking tomatoes.
Hey, send Mr. Perfect Rob. He want the link.
Oh shit! I put it in the chat.
It got lost in the chat. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. I put it up there again. Oh, you got it?
But I don't know, man. I don't think COVID going nowhere.
Don't reply.
Just make it up. I got it.
I don't think COVID going nowhere. I think it's gonna be a thing where like,
bro, we
gonna be dealing with this. Like
you might not remember, but when I was first on the show with y'all, the very first show I did with y'all, I talked about how it was like the Spanish flu, and we didn't learn from that. We did not learn from that encounter. So I imagine it's going to be around for another 10 years, like the Spanish flu was. The Spanish flu hung around for another 10, almost 12 years, and was still knocking people off really good too. They finally ended up getting the actual vaccine to eliminate it. And that's what actually drove all the numbers down. But that shit lasted for a long time. And we haven't learned clearly because they was having Boston marathons and all that shit when the Spanish flu was going. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? And we still haven't learned. It's people still out here doing stupid shit. They think because they got the vaccine, they Superman now. Go ahead, get it again.
Not even that, but the summer that they announced COVID, motherfuckers was still trying to go to. No offense, Jamaican shade, but motherfuckers was still in Florida talking about some summer vacation. What the
shit?
Spring break.
I was listening. I was in the throes of COVID. I was listening to Joe Budden and all of them risk it for a biscuit. So you know,
that's crazy.
They was definitely traveling out of state and out of fucking country and risking everything. I'm like,
I think I was crazy. Yelling at Jamaican shade. I was like, "Don't you take your butt down to that beach." He's like,
"Listen, if I live near the beach, I'm going. Fuck y'all. If I live near the beach and it's nice, I'm going.
I'm cool with binoculars, bro."
You said cool with binoculars.
I'll be on the back on the deck, just like
listen. I'll be in the sun on the beach just like this.
Man,
mask on and everything.
Y'all a good one.
Shit, I'd have been out there.
I'm gonna be the voice box in the sand. I'm like, where's Nina? Here I am.
She on the walkie-talkie and shit.
Bruh.
I definitely would have did that. Nah, if you live that close to a beach, I'm going. Fuck that. You ain't got to be near no people.
Right. I mean, not every beach is crowded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Some beaches is just like,
they wasn't ready.
Jamaican Shade said it wasn't no shade to him. We didn't want them there. He told them to get the hell out.
Pretty much. That's how I would have been. Like, oh, y'all not coming to the beach? Bet we good.
We good. I'm out. Let me go put my toes in the water. Mr. Perfect Rob hopping in.
Let's go.
Mr. Perfect Rob, what's
going on?
Welcome.
What's going on? See, you made it.
Man, you got a nice ass house. Your house looks similar to Outsider's old house, bro.
Y'all is wild with that.
Man, dude, look at that. He got a grand piano back there and everything.
It's the pad.
Man,
it's a lavish house you got, bro.
I need a sectional like that. That motherfucker hit me.
Man, bro.
Got the little vestibule over there.
Yeah,
look, this dude must be in Europe somewhere. It's light outside. Bro.
Oh man,
it's daytime.
I got Mr. Perfect Rob playing Elden Ring too.
Yes, sir. How you feeling that Elden Ring, Mr. Perfect Rob?
Oh, I like it. They got me getting sauced up though.
Oh, okay.
You just got to be patient. Yeah, see, a lot of people jump into Elden Ring thinking it's a hack and slash. No, it's not that. That's definitely not that.
That's what I thought it was, bro. I thought it was a straight hack and slash. Nobody, and here's the thing, because I'm gonna go back to Ty. He could have told me what this game was. I didn't know what a Souls game was.
Souls games, okay.
Right. I didn't know what a Souls game was.
Came with my PS5, but I played it on PS3.
Bro, I did not know. I did not know.
It took me a year to beat that game on PS3, bro.
Now,
a year.
I have been
playing it, getting stuck.
I have been talking about Elden Ring for months. When I first saw it,
I told you,
and nobody told me that this game was what it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead.
I said it was a Souls game,
like Devil May Cry.
I have spent plenty of nights and days watching other people play Souls game because I'm so interested in the story, but you won't catch my ass playing that shit.
I saw you playing it, so stop it.
I played Elden Ring because people pay for it. I don't listen.
Yes, I got on there.
Get the people what they want.
I told them I'm
Coat
not gonna
of
die.
Eye. What is up, man?
On?
Yes, we are live.
Definitely
iPod.
live.
We got the iPod up in here, man.
Let's go.
iPod.
That's a good one.
They got a really good YouTube. I mean, really good. The quality is just beautiful, man. And one thing, I'm gonna just say this, and then we can go back. I was listening to their podcast, right, and the audio was fucked up, but you would think it was so professional the way they handled it. You would have thought it was scripted. That's how good it was. And like they're legit going through audio issues on a show, and I'm just listening. I'm like, this shit sounds pristine. What are they talking about? And I'm like, nah, ain't no way they fucked that audio up. They did that on purpose, man.
Hell no.
But
like it,
yeah. Thanks for popping in on us live, man. Thanks for popping in. You're more than welcome to come in if you want to as well, man. We just sitting here talking about video games, and we're gonna get into some other stuff. This is our live show. We just pretty much talk about whatever, man. There's no
format.
No format, right. Thanks for the word Excelsior. No format. We just kind of get in here and we just get it.
That's the best way, honestly.
Definitely.
Rob, that's also what you need to take to heart when you're playing Elden Ring. Ain't no map. I mean, yes, you have a map as to yes, you got a map as to where shit at, but ain't nothing to tell you where to go. You just gotta go.
I'm looking I'm always looking for like something to like be like, this is the way.
Okay,
to go
here. Oh, okay,
like,
go here.
Like you should be going in this route. Like I know I've circled back to the same spot 100 times.
Yeah,
and I've only been playing for 2 days.
And I know we've talked about this on our channel. I come out there, I'm like, oh, this guy on this horse, he right in my face. He must be the mark. I think
that's what Rob did too, though. I'm not
going exactly what I did.
Take my sword over here and whoop this tree sentinel's ass. My God, I might have lasted a second.
Oh yeah.
And I don't even think he hit me. I think the horse just ran over me.
No.
You know what's funny? Like I played.
Okay, cool.
I've played a few Souls games. So like Dark Souls 1 and 2, and then Demon Souls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Soon as I came out that church and took the first step, talked to Vare at the little first site of grace or whatever, right? I come over that hill, get to walking. And I hear it, dum, dum, dum. And I'm like, is that a horse? So I'm like, I go around to look. It's a big ass horse. This motherfucker with gold armor on, big ass shield, and the horse got armor too, right? I'm like, oh yeah, not fucking with him. Let me go toward this. I ain't strong enough to be fucking with him yet.
Here's the thing. In hindsight, that's what I should have been. That's what I should have thought. But the thing is, it's like, why did they put this guy right here?
They must want me to fight him.
He must be a rank and file enemy. Let me go whoop his ass right quick and get my game on. No. I think that horse went like, it just landed on me, bro. And that was it.
I heard the armor and was like, we'll fuck with him later when we get a little stronger.
Listen, I've watched enough tragedies to know that you do not. This is not the cat meme, okay? This cat does not have a mission for you. Keep on moving, okay?
I be trying. Like my first day playing that, I tried to fight the guy on the horse. I lost immediately. Then I spent 3 hours fighting one group of like little peasants or whatever off to the side, a little camp.
And I
finally killed them. Took me 3 hours, and I died 27 times trying to kill them. Because
finally gonna play Elden Ring this weekend. My buddy is gonna Steam share with me. Listen, have a good time.
Give him. Hey, just give him the warning, okay?
Hold on.
Give him the warning.
Tell him to ease you into it if it's your first Souls game.
If a ghost king tell you to jump, goddamn it, jump. Okay. Go down into the darkness. It ain't gonna bite you.
I know so many people.
To the Ghost King,
I know so many people that have missed this tutorial because they just run out the fucking door like,
and like, oh, stairs. Let me go this way. And didn't the Ghost King just tell you take a leap of faith? Jump, damn it! No.
Nobody read the messages on the floor. None of that. I'm taking my time. I ain't got time.
I didn't know what that shit was, bro.
But when you get out into the world, fuck them messages, okay?
It's hilarious though.
Told me.
It's hilarious because you see so many people that have never played and they're like, what is this? What's going on? It's so funny, man. I promise you.
Wait. I watch Ghostbusters. I am
God. Keep that same energy when you run up on that tree sentinel. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep that same energy.
When you walk out of the building, the huge 18-foot guy on a 35-foot horse,
man.
Don't try.
Don't do what I did. Just walk up. Just find something else.
The tree sentinel's got a brother. It's called the Black Knight. Okay, and they come out at night.
They come out at night.
Horrid.
Straight up, they come out at night.
You talking about those nighttime bosses?
Oh,
yeah.
Horrid.
I'll be whipping their ass.
They're a little bit easier than a tree sentinel, though. Wait till you see the draconic tree sentinel.
Oh yeah, I don't like that one either.
Why are there so many different types?
Yo.
Yeah. Why
because as you're going through the game, you're getting stronger. You don't think the enemy should get stronger too?
But they all strong. That's my point.
I said, do the enemy scale off of like how you level up?
The enemy scale basically by area.
Okay. So I don't know if you saw that first area I was fighting those people in.
Y'all should check out Myth Force. What, man? See, you got to come in here and explain what
Myth
this
Force.
is.
Yeah, what is Myth Force?
You just throw out this shit. Myth Force. I don't know what Myth Force is. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, I need to know what that is. But
yeah, Rob, the area you in is basically where
like, are they always gonna be that level?
Yeah, they always gonna be that level.
Okay.
But at the same time, when you first start, they still much higher than you. It's a learning process. They put
certain shit. They put certain shit in certain areas. Like I said, it's a game to teach you patience and to embrace death. Like, these deaths are going to happen, whether you want them to or not. They're going to happen. Your job is to learn from them and to actually put forth a plan.
I got you, Chris,
on what you learn to execute this person or thing that you're trying to kill. That's your job.
Hard way.
That 100 times.
Okay.
Don't take it personal. That's what I try to tell people. Don't take the deaths personal. It's going to happen. There are
video game deaths.
I don't know about all that.
No, some people competitive. Like, I'm competitive. I don't want to die at all.
I'm competitive too.
I quit Elden Ring for a week after being killed by a baby rat. Get out of my face.
Oh man, she did get killed by the baby rat because this rat's 3 times bigger than the one that killed her.
No, I was upset. I was just minimum. I was,
you were mildly upset.
Mildly upset when it was just a rat, and then somebody was like, "Oh, you got killed by a baby." That was a baby.
I promise you it
was. It's just some weird ass enemies they got in that game, man.
If you've ever played a Souls game, these enemies are not weird to you because they're modeled the same way as previous Souls games enemies. They're the same. They might move a little different. They might look a little different. They might be drawn a little different, but for the most part, they're pretty much the same throughout all the games.
Okay, so there's these like little imps. They're little monkey imps.
I know exactly.
And they have like a 3-strike move, like,
and they hurt.
Like they put me up in that little cave, in that little tunnel.
Yeah.
Man, them things right there, I couldn't figure them out. I just kept dying. And then
Listen,
this was my character was weak. 2 of it, like that strike is
Vareed Militia, I think is what they're called. Yo, Cult of Odd, what's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on with you? How you doing?
In the house, man.
Now I gotta correct you, man. It ain't the Odd Pod no more. We are the Cult of Odd. I am your neighborhood cult leader.
That's what's up. Okay. That's what's up. See?
Gotcha.
That's what's up.
Like it.
I do too.
So Myth Force is a 4-player co-op dungeon crawler. But it's styled in the fashion of like Saturday morning 80s cartoons.
Oh, okay. So we're looking like Scott Pilgrim, but
think more He-Man She-Ra.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
So it's $30 right now. It's on the Epic Game Store only, and it's in early access. So that means they're going to be adding to it over time. Yeah. But me and my friends, we sat down and played it, and it's frustrating. Don't get me wrong. It ain't Elden Ring frustrating. I've seen the videos. That I am a god joke was more towards Nina saying if they tell you to jump. That was what that was for. That was I know I got it.
I'm looking at the logo of Myth Force, and one of these guys kind of look like Doctor Strange with long hair.
Really?
Baramoto?
You about to make me look at it.
There's some tongue-in-cheek stuff there too. Like if you and your buddy pick the same character. Mm-hmm. When one of you dies, it says, "Oh, I've died. Wait, the other me."
That's great. I love it.
That's funny as hell.
Definitely looks like Dr. Strange.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, it's good, goofy fun, man. I like the one.
He definitely looks like Doctor Strange.
His name's Rico, and I only like him because he throws pocket sand.
Okay.
What? I gotta check this out.
I'm about to watch.
You said so Epic Games?
Yep.
Okay. All right. What kind? Like, is it over the top game? What? Like, how does? Is it? RPG, hack and slash.
It kind of looks like Smite a little
dungeon crawler, you know.
Okay. Oh, you did say dungeon crawler. Okay.
That was the first thing I thought about since I saw it.
It kind of looks like Smite.
It's fun.
I played a little bit of Smite before. But
it looked dope though. Like the colors are popping. Like it looks like Smite, but with more Phoenix Rising graphics.
I'm gonna tell you, when you guys are not on stream, watch the trailer for the game.
No, I'm gonna put it up right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and.
It looks dope though.
The trailer for it. Give me a second. But you just got done with the show.
Yeah, I just finished my live show.
Okay,
that's what's up.
We're audio only though. We're all too ugly to be on camera all the time.
I don't know. Here's the thing: like, we could go. Like, if you guys ever want to go, like, especially for the live show with just audio only, we could do that. I was gonna suggest, like, when you were having your issues with the camera, I was gonna say, hey man, just come on in.
Right.
No,
I wasn't.
Be like Ty,
tripping about it.
Voice in the sky.
Yeah.
Well, no, you know, last time I cut the camera off because he said he ain't seen The Color Purple. So
yeah, we had to.
Wait, who ain't seen The Color Purple?
Wait.
See, here we go.
Here we go. Chris, have you seen The Color Purple before?
Man, I grew up in Detroit.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Everybody has seen The Color Purple except me.
That's what I'm from.
Man,
Detroit.
see, Jesus.
Everybody has seen this joint except
shame.
Me.
Not the.
Is it really shame?
Shame on you, sir.
It is shame. Okay.
Listen, I read the book too.
You don't understand none of the Harpo jokes.
Really... I read the book too. The book is more brutal though. The book is more brutal.
You don't know
the book is more brutal.
Listen,
it's funny.
We got problems.
It's funny. We had a guy. We had a guy in our playing with us the other day. Was teaching him Smite, and you know somebody made a Color Purple reference, and he made the Color Purple reference, and he's young. We know he's like 18 or 20. And no, he knew what movie it was from. Well, he didn't know what movie it was from. He just knew it was famous, like a famous quote. So I said, you don't even know what movie that's from. And he was like, huh?
Probably said you told Harpo to beat me.
Yeah, that's what he said. And,
he didn't know where it was coming from.
So he was like, no, I know what movie. So we kept pressuring. We was like, what movie is it from?
All right, I'm about to play this.
I don't know. We're like, we knew you didn't know.
I'm about to play this Myth Force trailer.
Listen, educate
look
all
at
the
that.
kids.
My mom had a TV just like that.
Man,
my grandma.
bring back memories.
Yep, my grandmother too. Yeah.
This is 5-year-old me sitting up on the
I
TV.
probably get copyrighted, but I don't care. I can always mute it out.
Ours is missing the knobs.
Yours is missing the knobs.
Yeah, my granny's knobs had to use pliers.
Well, all right then.
For the honor of Elgin, soldier up. This is our fight now.
Oh, they wasn't playing.
This look crazy.
Let the hunt begin. Women love reformed bad guys.
I told you, He-Man, She-Ra.
No brute.
Yeah,
no
that's what I said. Copyright infringement.
There's the way forward.
On your guard.
Wow.
At the music blasting. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh no.
Back while you still had the chance.
You only draw out your own.
I might try this out, man.
I was just thinking
This
that.
look like
I might.
something. I gotta see if I can run it on my PC.
And it's a roguelike too? Yeah, it's only on Epic, you said.
This force is worse than any dark alley I ever saw. It doesn't matter how.
What are those mushrooms?
That's what they look like.
Yeah.
Without confronting him. You
So
could never hope to defeat me.
Oh, this definitely got.
And it's 4-player?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it is built for 4-player. You cannot. Well, you can, but soloing this game is going to be very difficult.
Shit.
Looks like we got another game for multiplayer.
Do they have created characters, or is it like all characters you got to pick?
It's just the 4 characters that are there.
Death to all trespassers.
That's crazy.
I mean, for
I
now,
like it,
too.
though.
Remember, it is early access, so
Right, so they could change up the whole meta of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty dope though. I might have to.
Yeah, I like the way that
Definitely
looks.
check that out. Definitely check that out.
Never
Like I
seen
said,
it. It looks dope.
I
Jamaican
spent
shade.
$30. Actually, I spent $60 because my wife and we both got it, and I've got my $30 out of it so far, and I've only played it a little bit. She's got her 30 out of it so
Bless
far.
you.
So
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You know what I want?
Definitely good.
Could you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about you heard the sneeze.
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear it. I just saw you
Oh,
lean up.
okay.
against
I thought I heard-
it.
I thought I muted it.
No, I saw,
I was like, hold on.
well, I saw you make the
Oh.
motion like you sneezed.
Yeah,
so I was
I
like,
did,
bless you.
Thank
You know.
Everybody pause. I gotta do my silence of shame at Jamaican Shade.
Why?
Why you ain't never seen The Color Purple either?
Oh my god!
What is happening?
Y'all know how Shaq take his glasses off in that gif?
Here's the thing, and I've said it on here before. When it comes to The Color Purple, I'm not avoiding The Color Purple. I've just never seen it on the watch. I'm gonna be honest. I'm never gonna be like, ooh, there go The Color Purple. Let me go look for it on demand. I'm not gonna do that. But if I see it on, I probably will watch it. I just never seen it on.
Because I always used to see it on and like between like the early 2000s, between like 2000 and 2010, it was always on something. Especially TNT.
My mom always had cable, but my mom was really heavy into just recording all the movies that came on fucking TV, right? So we had boxes and boxes and boxes of fucking 6 to 8 hour tapes with just nothing but movies and cartoons and shit like that on it. So you watch something, you pick your favorite thing sometimes, and you watch it a bunch of times. I've seen The Color Purple so many times I could damn near recite the words to you.
Hey, you should do like a one-man play. Like, no, seriously,
a one-man play
shit for Twitch. Just do like a one-man
show.
That
shit'd be funny as hell.
And you gotta sing, sister. You gotta
hell no.
All the songs.
Definitely not singing that.
You gotta do everybody part.
That'd be a cover for somebody else to do. We're gonna record that part and have somebody sing it for me.
No. It's a one-man show. You gotta
man with auto-tune, you can sound fabulous.
I do have a voice changer. I do have a stream deck, so we could definitely get the voice mod going.
AMC used to have it as one of their top movies that they used to play during Black History Month. So like, I don't know.
Well, I agree with him though. It is always on. It used to always be on TV. So like you would never have to worry about like, oh, I might want to see The Color Purple. Oh, look, it's on TV. But no, they used to play it so much when I was a kid. I was just like, oh my God, they're playing.
You can go watch it on Tubi right now for free.
I was about to say it's.
See, that's the thing. Like I say, I'm never gonna. It's all like I watch so many.
You don't have the motivation to go.
No. You know what? I watch so many shows. I got a list of shows I watch, and I got so many that I forget. So I have to like write them down.
You just keep busting his chops about not watching it. Eventually, he'll get tired of hearing it and actually go watch it.
He'll go watch it.
Like one day, y'all know what? I actually sat down and watched The Color Purple.
Peer pressure.
Let me tell you,
man, it is too. Danny Glover's an asshole in that movie. All right, that movie.
I've seen that part.
Fucked up.
But I had to see that was something somebody put on Facebook. So
I'm gonna tell you some unknown. Some unknown controversy. A lot of people got a problem with the movies that Oprah had her hand in.
It's not
that
why
they treated Beloved that way too, and I was like, why? It was an awesome. The story.
I think I've seen Beloved.
Beloved was actually pretty decent. So
hey, here's the thing. Let's talk about this. What are some movies out here that everybody have seen that seen, but you just have not seen? What's something that like mine would be The Color Purple? When people ask me that question, it's usually The Color Purple or
I don't know because it's
Indiana Jones. I never seen them joints.
Oh yeah, I crack
Most
on
people
Charlie.
say Notebook.
I crack on Charlie.
I've never really seen
all
the
the time.
No, I've never seen
not
Notebook.
seeing Crystal Skull. I'm like, how did you not see that?
I got Notebooked. But I haven't seen the third Indiana Jones. I've seen. I mean the fourth one. My bad. I've seen the other ones. Yeah. I haven't seen the fourth one.
What about you, Chris? What's a movie that you've never seen? Everybody has seen.
See, that's hard for me, man. I'll watch almost anything.
Watch everything. Huh?
I'm going to say this: most of Will Ferrell's body of work.
What?
Really?
I like Will
Ferrell. What? Step Brothers, bro.
Yeah,
you've never seen Step Brothers.
I just don't find them funny.
Hilarious.
Anchorman.
Both of them. Like,
no, that second one was.
It was horrid, but it was so funny.
No, it wasn't.
You ain't seen Jackie Moon?
Oh man,
that one I haven't seen. That one I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I never watched it all the way.
The one movie of his I actually like is Stranger Than Fiction. It's not a comedy. And
that's a really good movie.
That's a
good movie.
It was a really good movie.
That's a really good movie.
Most of his comedies, like I don't mind him when he's got like a little bit part in somebody else's movie.
Right.
Whatnot,
oh, like, Wedding Crashers when he played was it Chad?
Yeah. I feel he tries too hard to be funny, and I don't find it funny.
I can see how people feel like that about him.
Old school.
But see, that's technically a Will Ferrell movie in my eyes. That's not
a Will Ferrell movie.
No, but he made that.
It's one of them bit parts that I don't mind seeing him in because he's on my screen for like 30 seconds to 2 minutes.
I was to say, I think
with the trank, and that's gonna be my favorite part.
He's in Old School for maybe an hour.
Yeah,
he's not in the whole movie.
Right.
Or
he's not in
running
the
down
whole
the street naked.
Talladega Nights.
Shrieking.
Never seen Talladega Nights.
If you're not first,
you're not feeling them, huh?
No, I've tried. I've sat down to try and watch.
He's not everybody's cup of tea. Yeah. I didn't think Elf was that funny. Elf is okay.
I love
nothing
Elf.
against
that's
him,
one
man.
of my that's one of my
Elf is
favorite
okay.
Christmas movies, man.
Elf is okay.
Elf is one of my favorite Christmas movies.
That's my hot take. Elf is
y'all
okay.
Are wrestling fans, right?
Most
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How is your favorite Christmas movie not Santa's Sleigh?
No, man.
I get that.
No.
I get that, but nah. That would be like
Jingle all the way.
No, that would be like what's the one movie that David Arquette and them did for WCW?
Oh God!
That would
don't
be
even
like,
bring that atrocity
like,
up, bro.
that would be like saying that's my favorite movie. Damn it! I don't know. I watched too many movies for it to be regulated to just a wrestling movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I think I kind of.
Why did this man just remind me that David Arquette was the WCW champion before?
Because WCW was that trash, and if you wait about 6 or 7 years, we might be having that discussion about AEW.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, Cody gone, and it was partly his vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They built off that. I think they might have lowballed him on this contract.
They did.
Like, I built this shit.
You know they did. You know Tony Khan did that shit, and that's exactly what the owners of WCW did to his dad. And you think he didn't recognize that shit?
Though.
What was that?
That's because they paying Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho.
Jericho making money.
They paying Jericho top dollar.
They had to though. That was the only big name they could get to start that.
My thing was, how wasn't Cody champion in all that time?
He said he wasn't going to be champion, and he said he would never be able as a
and they're in charge of their own stories.
Champion. What was that?
I said they're in charge of their own stories. So if he
that's
didn't write
the thing,
himself to be champion, he wasn't.
That's the outlier. I think that's different than WWE, and I wish Vince would kind of like ease up on that. And let them have
scripts. Yeah.
No, just let them. If you got a good character and you got a buzz going, let them have creative control of their character.
They got writers up the wazoo, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I like it, and then I don't like it.
Let me ask you then, just because I'm curious. It came up on my show tonight, and I like hearing about it anyways. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Of all time, or are you just saying right now?
Like all time. Who's your personal fave?
God, why don't ask me that?
The Rock.
I got too many, bro. I'm a old school wrestling fan, and
I'm a Rock Stone Cold. Rock Stone Cold. That's my era of wrestling. I love
Shawn
it.
Michaels.
I'm gonna have to go with Ric Flair.
That was my wife, Shawn Michaels.
He's gonna always be
Shawn Michaels,
and that's husband number
probably number 2. But Ric Flair, like as a kid, like when everybody hated Ric Flair, I was just like, no.
I just feel like
amazing.
Yeah.
I love Ric Flair, but I feel like The Rock, promo wise, is killing Ric Flair.
Here's the thing,
honestly.
Rock,
and I grew up in front of the TV watching Ric Flair cut promos. Like, so I was in love with Ric Flair from the beginning. But when The Rock came through and showed how he could just have the entire arena in the palm of his hands and say whatever the fuck he wanted, that showed me that this dude was like the ultimate charisma magnet.
He had a lot of charisma. Before. He had a really good mic work. But if you talking like dueling promos where you got to go back and forth, CM Punk or John Cena destroys anybody.
I don't think CM Punk.
CM Punk destroyed.
CM Punk versus
CM Punk
The Rock. I think
The Rock in his face. He told Rock. He looked.
I don't know
Rock.
about that.
Yes, he told The Rock. Listen to this. He told The Rock. I don't care what nobody say. Come Sunday, what you gonna find out is your arms are too short to box with God. He said that to Rock, and Rock was just like, he couldn't say nothing, man. He couldn't say nothing.
I've heard that line so many times.
Yes, you got to see the way he said. I'm not doing it justice.
No, I've seen that. Nobody's beating his heyday. To me, maybe comes close to The Rock, but I don't think he still doesn't have that magnitude.
You got to go back and forth, and you got to think on the fly. Nobody's beating CM Punk.
I don't know.
Maybe John Cena can hang with him, but nobody's beating.
You don't think The Rock was killing John Cena for 2 years straight? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about dueling promos where you both in the ring and you just got to come off the cuff.
The Rock John Cena for like 2 years straight. What do you? And he wasn't even in the building.
The Rock was getting flustered.
Oh my goodness!
He was losing his lines and everything.
I started a fight.
You did.
No, but here like this. To answer your question, it's hard. I would say Ric Flair. It's hard though. It's very hard. Who is yours?
I'm gonna put all of y'all's to shame. I'm sorry. This is just how I feel. Mick Foley. There has never been another wrestler.
Wait a minute.
He is God.
Put as much effort into his craft as anyone else.
Yes.
I will say this about Mick Foley.
Much respect.
No one has ever given that much of their body to wrestling.
And you got to respect
nobody. That. And I mean nobody. You could go Terry Funk all the way down the line. Nobody has given their body to wrestling more than Mick Foley. And I stand on that hill.
He was able to bring life to that everybody still love and cherish.
Bro,
yeah,
he made Mankind a fucking name in the household. Vince gave him this role as a joke.
Yep.
Vince gave him the Mankind role as a joke, and he parlayed it into some shit that we'll never forget. That's crazy.
The thing, man.
That's crazy.
That's what's wrong with this wrestling generation. Like this generation, they don't know how to turn, shit to chicken soup. I mean, whatever. Yep. I don't know. I can't remember the quote.
I don't know. There's a couple of them out there. I think that are doing
very few. But back then, man, you could give somebody something, and they would, And granted, they did have the room to work with. Like Vince now and the writers now is like, that's your gig. Don't come off of it. New Day, I mean, they turned a shitty
they turned a joke into basically
not many are doing that now.
They turned a disrespectful gimmick into a big middle finger.
Yeah,
it was a joke, and Triple H let them do it. It was a joke, and Triple H let them do that shit. That was so fucking funny, man.
Yeah.
I like Darby Allin too. He's one of the new ones that I think. I like watching him work.
Darby Allin, he's one of the four pillars of AEW. He's good.
My favorite promo guy right now today, even though I'm out of touch with WWE at the moment, my favorite promo guy right now is MJF.
Yeah, totally.
MJF is really good.
He's just
MJF
sensational on the mic.
I must be more out of touch. I don't know who MJF is. Who's MJF? MJF.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Yeah.
YouTube
MJF and Rosie O'Donnell. You'll have fun with that.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna do it now.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Why he's looking at
I've been up on MJF since he was
he was in the
deep in the indies. Yeah.
He had a nice indie.
He was only like 17. He was young, man, but he was
dude.
Good. That's the next Ric Flair. Ric Flair. And this guy has WWE. He's going to WWE. He will have a WWE. Yeah, he'll have a WWE run.
I like the fact that the Undertaker didn't have to say shit for his promos. All you saw was his lights and his smoke, and you knew what the fuck.
That was another one. That's another one.
Strong.
The Undertaker stayed around for damn near 30 years. Off of some shit that Vince was just like, just be the Undertaker.
He turned that gimmick into.
Have you guys seen Evil on Peacock?
Evil is good.
I've been watching that.
It's good. Did you see the Roman Reigns one?
I did. I actually just finished that episode 2 days ago.
Yeah. Evil is really good.
A lot.
What is Evil about?
It's basically like going over heels in wrestling. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty good. I don't want to give it away, but it's like a documentary about a certain heel. So they'll spotlight one and they'll go through his career.
Let's talk about that for a minute too, because as a child, I never really thought that there were heels in wrestling. I never thought that there were bad guys. I just thought they had different opinions than the person opposite them. I never thought there were bad guys. And when I got to school and people were like, well, he's a good guy, he's a bad guy, I'm like, why do you say that?
Yo, can we start looking at politics? Politics is face and heels because I think I'd like
It is.
more.
It is. They're wrestlers. They're wrestlers, and if they can cut a great promo, you might be able to get my vote.
Oh,
period.
Or if you're just willing to get in the ring.
I would love to see politicians just get in the ring.
Nancy Pelosi versus
last person
like
standing.
A Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Kamala.
Man, could you imagine
that? If it was 7 years ago, I would say Condoleezza Rice versus Kamala.
We gotta let Biden be a manager, though. He can't take any hits.
He can't take no bumps, so we gotta protect Biden.
I need somebody to freaking bring back Celebrity Death Match because
this generation is too sensitive.
What's the turtle man's name? The Senate Minority Leader, Mitch
Mitch
McConnell versus Joe Biden.
No,
Who winning? Who you got?
I can't see Joe win anything. I'm sorry.
Joe gonna forget how to put his singlet on.
Right. Joe gonna come out there with underwear.
Bruh, he gonna come out. It's windy out here.
Where's the ring?
It's windy out here.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say they both get confused and get lost on the way to the arena, and neither one of them make the match.
So you got to leave a trail of Mandarin oranges on the way to the ring. See if they find their way to the ring.
This is not the nursing home.
It might as well be.
I mean, shit, we could bring a cart of Jell-O and push that down the hallway and see if they chase it.
Oh my god!
So when I got on the when I looked up this MJF guy, the first thing I see is he's just a less famous Miz. Is there any truth?
He is.
That was disrespectful. That was disrespectful. Although I think the Miz is dope as fuck. I think the Miz. I honestly think Miz is probably the second or third best heel to come out of WWE.
Yes.
I hate the Miz.
There you go. I
hate the Miz. However, I hate that I hate the Miz.
Exactly, because I wouldn't hate him if he wasn't so good.
That's his whole thing.
I say this all the time. Miz is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
And
when he does go to the Hall of Fame, close out the show. I say it all the time. He better close out that show.
He better close out the show. He's the only
man is amazing on
he's the only person that's won all of them belts multiple times.
Yeah. 2 times.
All of them.
Multiple 2-time Grand Slam champion.
Like dude is fucking amazing, honestly.
I hate that he's good at his job and making me hate him.
Did you ever see he had a promo, like a backstage promo with Daniel Bryan? He eviscerated Daniel Bryan. Oh my god. Daniel Bryan wanted to fight. Daniel Bryan got mad and walked off the set. That's how.
Oh yeah, that was when Renee was doing that backstage interview show.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was great.
This was a shoot.
He made him for real mad.
He took off he just left.
Yeah,
he probably went in the back and cried because he couldn't.
Real hurt him.
I don't think he cried, but he couldn't say the stuff that he wanted to say on live TV.
Bro. He was like, "Man, why you go there with me?"
I did see the Miz go toe to toe in the ring, word for word, damn near with The Rock too. So I thought that was dope, and I never thought I would see that.
The Miz is really good.
The Miz is dope.
Jamaican Shay said his favorite was Undertaker and Kane combo. How many people for real thought Kane and Undertaker was brothers?
Real brothers.
No, I did.
When you was younger.
I'm one of them.
Jesus, how old are y'all? Hell no, I didn't think they were real brothers.
I really did.
Like,
bro,
Jesus, no, man. I think I was old enough to know. Like, I could have read a dirt sheet.
I was like, Undertaker burned him. Undertaker
I'm almost 40.
Paul Bearer just found his long lost brother.
Man.
And mind you, I got 7 brothers. I was like, which one of y'all want to get burned?
No, but I was a really big, and rest in peace to Scott Hall. I was a really big Scott Hall fan. I'm not saying that because he passed. Y'all could actually call my brother and ask him. I used to put my brother in the razor's edge all the time.
I think
all the time.
I think my brother has been in like 50 razor's edges over the life.
Really?
Oh, yeah. That was my go-to, bro. The diamond, what was it? The razor's edge.
Or the outsider's edge if you're in WCW.
Yeah.
But I missed out on something being an only child for so long.
Yes, you have. Do you you guys remember how those old school pull-out couches used to be? Like, it used to have extra room on the top, even though the pillows is like look really, really thin. When you took them off, it's still when we did casket matches, I used to stuff my little
Wait,
brother.
y'all were doing casket matches?
Doing
Damn.
casket matches.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I would stuff my little brother. I would take the pillows off the pull-out couch. I would lay him down with an elbow and throw the pillows back on top. Casket
Nina,
match.
Nina, you were not doing that at my house. I don't ever remember no casket match.
Well, when we all got back to my mom's house and my little brothers was getting on my damn nerves, it was WrestleMania.
We might have we might have a submission match, but
we had really long
collar matches.
We had really long totes that we kept our clothes in, and that's what me and my brother used to use for the casket matches.
Hey, my younger brother didn't come along until I was 16 and a half years old, and I think that breaks some laws.
What did that mean, bro? What did that mean? Wait till when he's two, all rules go out the door.
Yeah,
you could have.
It means when I'm 21, no rock bottoms to my little brother. That's what it means.
Here's the thing. My sons walk up to me all the time. Body slam. My 3-year-old body slam. He wants a body slam. Like all the time. He loves it.
I'm too much of a tomboy. Okay, and I got all girls. If you think for a second that I wasn't RKOing my 2-year-old, you got another thing coming. I'm just saying.
Hey, it's videos of Randy Orton getting RKO'd by his kids, okay?
In a pool.
Yeah, that was your 2-year-old, and my mom protected the hell out of my younger brother.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah,
that's crazy because we still fight. Me and my siblings still fight. My brother actually put me through a wall
wild.
Oh,
Oh,
at my mom's house.
That is wild.
Last 4th of July. Like he
that is wild.
Put me through a wall.
The fact that you and your siblings are adults and y'all still fighting, that's wild.
See, I'm too old for that shit.
See, but they professionally
I'm
fight.
too
like,
old for that shit. I might pop something.
Mixed martial arts.
No, my brother's scared of me.
Well, no, because Randall will still be like, "What you doing? What you doing?" But he's like, "All right, I'm cool. I'm chilling."
That's the act tough in front of y'all. He has said vehemently on Facebook, "I will fight everybody in this world. I will not fight my brother."
I swear, he has said it. I've seen it.
Because he know I get mad.
Nina, I want to ask you something. I'm gonna get off wrestling for a little bit. What's up with this Johnny Depp joint?
Oh,
how you like Jesus Christ? This woman is a monster, bro. Like what's her name? Amber Heard.
Amber Turd now because we finding shit in the bed. So
Jesus Christ, everybody like
Amber Turd now. It's not Amber Heard, it's Amber Turd.
When they were questioning Johnny Depp, he sounded like a monster. But then, like when you hear her, like what the fuck?
Yeah, because
who's gonna believe you?
her lawyer team tried to make him sound like that he was a monster, and it was his actions which made her act out in turn.
Where did she get her lawyer team, anyways? Out of a Cracker Jack box?
Thank you. Thank you for asking that, because these motherfuckers are
the
idiots.
Recordings, and everybody was like,
"How you gonna object to yourself?"
I was just about to say that. How you object to your own cross-examination?
Jesus,
who does that?
I want to know who put.
We got Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny in the court. What's going on here?
I remember when it first started, and especially after Johnny Depp's testimony, they were like, "No, he's not gonna win this case. He might win this shit now.
He's definitely winning. He's definitely winning."
Fuck.
And I said from the beginning,
monster, man.
I said from the beginning, I was like, I don't know why she's even having this case now. She should have just took the little prenup and went on about her business.
You know what fucked her up?
What's that?
She publicly, and they played it at the trial too. What fucked her up was her saying, domestic violence for a man, go ahead. Who's gonna believe you anyway?
Who's gonna believe you?
And then, dummy, you on recording saying that, you dumbass.
He literally said, "You cut off my finger." Someone pulled up a picture of her and Elon Musk together, and Elon's got a little bruise on his cheek, and someone was like, "You think?"
Listen, I've been telling people domestic violence is real for guys too. People don't.
It is.
It is. It really
Paul,
is.
I sent you a link.
My mom was a cop.
I'm looking for it now. Hold on.
My mom was a cop in South Bend, Indiana, for 22 years, right? And my mom grew up teaching me, a young child, a young boy, that was her son. I don't care who it is. If they put their hands on you, make sure they fucking regret it. Period. She said, I don't care if it's a man or a woman. She said, if they put their hands on you and you ain't did nothing to them, you make them regret it. Fair enough. And I've never been a person to like just go after somebody like that, but I will defend myself. I don't got time for that shit. I will definitely defend myself, and I'm not ashamed to tell people or show people that I will defend myself.
My grandfather's only advice in life was you better never start a fight, but you damn well better finish one.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right.
Now,
I just don't understand why a lot of women think that that's okay. That is not okay. Like I don't know where this toxicity came from, but oh my goodness, please put it back.
I used to watch a couple fight on a daily basis. I mean, the smallest thing would set this girl off, and all of his shit was going out the window. PlayStation, DVD sets, everything. Jeez, I literally, out my own mouth, I said, if I was your boyfriend, I'd fuck you up. Damn. I'd literally hit you. Like I'm a woman saying this to another woman. Okay, I would beat your ass.
You touch my console. You touch my PC.
I would beat your ass.
Yeah, you
the way you treat him is ugly.
I'm going to jail. Listen, you touch my consoles, my PC. I might be going.
I'm talking about from the second story too. Okay, window shit going out the window. All right.
Hold on, right quick. Let's listen to this. Let's get in on this link. Is this the one?
Yeah,
I think this is it. Give me a second here.
Oh, this the. I saw this earlier.
You saw? Okay, I have seen it, so bear with me.
My God.
I'm trying to get.
No, I'm gonna be quiet.
I'm not the most technically inclined.
Even if he does lose the domestic violence case, he's going to win defamation of character.
So good, Tess. It was so bizarre.
Who did this?
On my side of the bed is Mrs. Barb.
Oh, who did this?
In my mind, in my heart, it was her fecal matter. Good dog. They weigh 4 pounds. They'll teacup yours. I up there on it. It was not the dog. Because it was human fecal matter.
What is this?
Whoever did this, kudos. Where's the Cash App?
Onto the bed. She was throwing shots at your face, at your head. So I grabbed her by the shoulder, and then I said, "No more fecal matter."
Oh, yeah, you got way too much time on the end.
Her facial expressions in court.
She looks fucking crazy.
I'm out and gone.
Oh my God, that is so. I told y'all, it's Amber Turd now. It's no longer Amber Heard. It's Amber Turd.
Brings a whole new meaning to the term Amber Alert.
Oh God! Like you was talking about how, like when women do things to guys, and then guys go back and do things to them. Actually, I had a story about that when I was in school, 9th grade. You know, it was a thing. People was going around hallways pantsing people. So someone pantsed me one day, and everybody laughed. Whatever, teachers, administrators, everybody laughed.
Jesus
so the
Christ.
next day,
what kind of school did you go to? The teachers were laughing.
Oh, inner city Detroit. So
you ain't lying.
So the next day, you know, my dad always taught us, like, get back even. You know, somebody do something to you, do it to them. So the next day I pantsed her. You know, they tried to expel me, but she didn't have no panties on either.
Oh, bitch, that's your fault. What the fuck? Did nobody get you out here being a thought?
That's not your fault, Rob. It's her fault. You should have worn some drawers that day.
That's her fault for being nasty.
They tried to hit me with sexual assault. They tried to commit all sorts of things.
Wow.
They tried to hit my mom was going off up there.
I got a story similar to that too. So I was, okay, so I'm leaving gym class basically, and I'm walking with my cousin. We're having this back and forth. We're not fighting. We're having this back and forth about something that happened in gym class. Her friend had a crush on me, and because I was taking the attention from her talking to my cousin, she tried to drag me into the women's locker room or the ladies' locker room. Do you know they tried to suspend me for that? Because she tried to drag me in there. And there was a female in there getting dressed, I guess. I don't know.
Did you see anything?
I didn't see shit. Trust me, I would tell you if I seen it. I didn't see shit. But That's crazy. The way that they even fit rules to do that type of shit. I don't like that. I've never liked it.
So let me go back to Mr. Perfect, Ron. What happened with that? Like, did the cases get dropped? Like, what?
I didn't go to school for what? It was like a whole thing. Like, it was like a whole 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Why they had?
I mean, but is it a record of the same girl pulling down your pants?
Yeah, everybody. Like, they had to take statements. Like, everybody seen it. When I say everybody, I'm talking about the math teacher, the counselor, the principal.
So if all those people of authority saw it, then why the hell did it even escalate to a point where you were about to be expelled? That's
because
bullshit.
He waited a day to do it, so they didn't.
It don't matter.
Yeah. So I guess the girl went home.
I think if he would have did it, if he would have pulled down her pants immediately,
then they would have seen it as an altercation between.
It'd have been the same treatment.
You got to treat that like Pontius Pilate. You wash your hands of
something.
Situation.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Paul, Nina, and Excelsior and myself are all roughly in the same age range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm 42. I'll be 43 in a few weeks.
I'll be 40 in August.
Okay.
I just turned 40.
Okay. Nina, you don't have to
I am 38.
Okay. So yeah, we're all right in the same age range. Mr. Perfect looks a little bit younger.
Yes.
We were at the very beginning of that zero tolerance policy stuff in schools.
Yeah.
Like towards the end of our high school career, that's when they really started amping it up.
They did.
And I'm gonna bet that he fell right in that line where they had ramped it up already, and that's exactly why.
Sounds like it.
We had a whole lot of rules. There's too much.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
I just don't like the way that is done. Like, just because she's a female, you feel like he embarrassed her more? No.
Oh no.
Come
yeah,
on.
because when I was growing up, I was beating up boys, and I was the one getting suspended. I don't know what the.
I just don't.
When you were little, you weighed this much.
I was
you were beating up boys.
Do you?
She probably weighed that much now.
See, no. See, now I gotta tell it. So, do y'all remember them shoes they used to make girls back in the 90s with the thick ass motherfucking soles?
Yes.
I wore a pair of those to summer camp.
You talking about the black ones?
No, she's talking about them clog looking joints.
Yes,
thick ass wedges.
Yeah, but they were gym shoes. They just had the fucking wedges on the sole. Yeah. My auntie thought that shit was cute, so she bought me a pair. I was going to summer camp. I was 11. Okay. And right around between 11 and 12, girls are developing. You know, I had little knob knockers. Okay, so the boys at summer camp thought it'd be funny to squeeze on my little boobs. Okay, well, guess what? I'm gonna kick you square in the motherfucking nuts. Every time you touch me, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
Sounds about right.
Little boy got upset and went to tell. Who got in trouble? Me.
What?
Me.
Kick him again.
Me.
Yeah.
2nd grade. I beat up a boy every day because he kicked me in my eye. Thought it was gonna be funny.
What?
Yeah.
Man, what kind of summer camp was this? They were kicking people in the eyeballs?
This was a summer camp. This was actual school. I was trying to finish some classwork, and you know how when right before school you have to line up on your class number, right? Before they walk you into the school. You remember Chicago schools? Paul, you got to line up on your school number. Stop on your class number. Stop it.
Right.
Everybody, but if you get there early, you got time to run around and play with your friends or whatever. So everybody throw their book bags on their class number and go run off and play. My goofy ass forgot to do my homework. So I'm sitting on everybody's book bags doing my homework. The little boy that I just told, I previously told him the week before that I didn't like him because he had a crush on me. So I guess he came back this particular week with a vengeance. So he thought he could cover it by throwing his book bag and kicking me at the same time, but I saw his ass and my eye was swollen as shit. I beat his ass every day for 3 days straight until my dean was like, yo, I'm going to suspend you if you don't cut this shit out. I was like, do you see my eye, Mr. Hudson? Do you see my eye? He was like, I see it, and we already took care of it. He was suspended for 2 days, but you can't be going around every day.
You had a vendetta.
My eye is swollen.
you had a vendetta.
He was like, all right, bet. Then I'm suspending you for a week. I was like, do it.
All right, that reminds me of a story. Now check this out. This is gonna be funny. I think I might have been in 2nd grade, 1st grade, something like that. I went to this school on the north side. And it was a mixed school, man. You had a lot of minorities, but it was, it was a nice mix. It's this little Spanish kid. I would say he was probably Puerto Rican. Can't really remember. I would imagine because Chicago got a lot of Puerto Rican people.
They do.
His name was Kevin. I still remember the name. And I hit him. I can't remember why I hit him, but I hit him right in the eye. Like right as hard as I could. I hit him right in the eye. I don't remember why.
Ciao, baby.
And he hit me back. And it just never occurred to me that when you hit somebody, they will hit you back.
Hit your ass back.
And he hit me back. And I think I was crying. And it never ran across my mind that this dude would hit me. All I remember is this. That's and just crying after that.
Man, so
he hit my ass back.
End
End of story. That's all.
It just popped in my head. That's what happened.
Listen, that's what
I bet you're gonna be trying everybody else when you come through here.
No, I learned a lesson that day.
Yeah, definitely.
And
I did too.
What'd you say, Chris?
I said I was a little badass in school. I got into trouble a lot. I had a bad home life, so I didn't know how to handle it. In third grade, I ended up beating the shit out of my teacher with a broom. I stand in third grade. I stand to this day. I had some rage issues, but I stand to this day that she had it coming because she made fun of me in front of the entire class because I couldn't tie my shoes.
Oh yeah, you got to go.
And on
you got to go.
And on that day,
they deserved it.
And on that day, she found out that I had just started in the school of fuck around and find out.
On my life, I wrote the book.
So I got a follow-up question. How big of a third grader were you?
I've always been a big dude, man. And you got to remember too, like I said, I had issues. I had a home life. I had some stuff that wasn't quite wired right up here, and it was the 80s, like late 80s. They didn't know how to handle any of that stuff.
Hell no.
And,
hell no.
Yeah, I was quick, and I grabbed the broom and just beat the living crap out of her until the principal came in the room and grabbed me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shoes untied and everything.
Oh wow.
I don't need shoes.
You still ain't time. I know that's right. I don't need my shoes tied to whoop your ass real quick.
No, and it was because she made fun of me in front of the entire class.
You shouldn't be.
Same thing happened to me.
People.
Yeah,
same thing happened to me, which is why I couldn't go to a regular high school.
No, high school they expelled me because I was defending myself against another kid. And I defended myself better than he defended himself.
Yeah, I never got that with high school fights. Why is it the person that got their ass beat, even though they started the fight, I'm the one getting in trouble?
Yeah,
just because they got their ass beat, I'm gonna get in more trouble. But they started the fight. I never got that in high school.
I never got that.
That shit used to piss me off.
I never hit him. He swung on me, and like I said, I've always been a big dude, and I'm really light on my feet though, despite that. And he swung on me, and I ducked, and he swung again, and I ducked. And on the third swing, I got around behind him, put him in the sleeper hold, and took him to the ground.
Threw him in that $1 million dream, huh?
And I kept telling him, settle down.
Clutch.
I'll let you go. And he kept fighting me, and every time he fighted, I wrenched in tighter. By the time I let him go, he had red and white candy stripes on his face.
That's some wrestling shit. If you ever been in wrestling in school, not professional wrestling. If you ever been in actual wrestling, that's some wrestling shit. Because we had people get into all kinds of shit in wrestling practice, and your testosterone is high. Everybody's trying to win and shit like that, and some people rage just get out of control. I had to actually subdue somebody like that, like for real. Hold them on the fucking mat, like chill the fuck out, man. You cannot whoop my ass. Just chill the fuck out, and I'll let you go. And we had the whole wrestling team trying to get me to let this motherfucker go. Not happening. Not happening.
I don't like those situations because I'm little. Don't sit on me, damn it. I'm mad. Don't sit on me while I'm mad. Because I'm not gonna do nothing but sit here and flail. And then I'm 5'4".
No, the worst thing you do to someone who's little is pick them up and just hold them out.
Don't
they can't do nothing. Just stay over there for a second.
Put your hand on
their forehead. Yeah.
Don't do that. Listen, but don't underestimate us little people because we can allow some shit. Okay.
Oh, they're shorter they're lower to the ground. They're closer to hell. They're mean.
Yeah, their center of gravity is fucking phenomenal.
Yes. and they real close to your shins. So,
and other places I would like for you not to touch.
Exactly.
I already know she likes to kick.
Yeah.
Man.
We've already found that out.
Hey,
I gotta bounce. It is 1:30, and I still gotta get up in the morning and do.
I gotta
no
do the
problem,
same
man.
thing too. I gotta do the same
No
thing too.
problem.
All right,
No
man.
problem.
Hey, Chris, thanks for coming
jumping
in.
It was
man.
nice.
Thanks for
meeting
coming
you.
in. And
Don't be a stranger, man.
definitely don't be a stranger. I want to be on your channel. I want to do an interview with you. So just keep in touch, man. Thank you.
Man, that's when everything picks back up. I had to take a little break to get my house in order a little bit.
I got you.
Say.
Heard that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So,
all right, man. Thanks for popping in, man, and showing us love, man. I really enjoy it.
You all have a great rest of your show.
All right,
you too. Thanks, man.
Have a good night.
Yep, sir. All right.
Unpopular opinion, though. I say this around my entire nerd community, and I get shunned. I've never seen Game of Thrones. Not an episode.
I'm kicking her off.
Oh, damn!
Remove you.
Game of Thrones is that show. Game of Thrones is that show.
Game. I've only seen the first 3 seasons.
I just
quit watching.
Muted C. Nina Mayo.
Damn.
I ain't gonna kick her out, but she gonna get muted for a little bit.
Damn. No, you know the writer of Elden Ring wrote fucking Game of Thrones as well.
Did not know that.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well, I just didn't want to give. It was like everybody was all in the hype of it, and they was spoiling shit, and I was like,
really good. It's really good. And here's the thing: don't let people. You know what? See, Nina, you like to read. Go read the books.
Okay.
And it will let you appreciate the movie better, because a lot of people shit on the last season or the last 2 seasons.
Yeah,
they're not as good. They're not as. Here's the thing: they're not as good as some of the other seasons, but they're still good.
How do you only watch the last season? Oh, my bad.
So no, some people all they did they tried to. They knew the season was coming up and they wanted to be with it and they wanted to be in the conversation, so they binged 7 seasons of Game of Thrones in one weekend. So they were missing shit and they didn't get the context of what was really going on. So they act like it was like this real hard character change. No, this thing has been happening
for a minute.
So I don't know, man. A lot of people really shit on that last season. Oh, hold on. Jamaican Shade said he only seen the last season.
That's what I was saying.
Of course you hated it. You didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, you would. I mean, that's like watching the end of the Butterfly Effect and being like, I hate this fucking movie.
For the people who listening on audio, Jamaican Shade said he's only seen the last season and I hated it. Well, that's what you get.
Real shit. Like real shit. That's a perfect answer.
That's all I'm gonna say. Watch it. And when you do watch it, let me know, because I want to start it over too. I want to start over watching it. It is really good. Like really good.
I actually watched. We could watch that.
The first season is good, but it just started getting crazy after a few seasons. But if you can, read the books first.
It's a lot of shit going on by like season 4. Like it's a lot of different storylines. It's a lot of subplots.
Here's the thing: the first episode, the very first scene in the episode is crazy, but they don't go back to that shit until like the 3rd season.
Mm-hmm.
So like you don't even know it's really a show that's got like people with special powers and shit.
You come into it and you don't even know what
you
actually come into the show. The first actual episode, you are gonna be like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Right. No,
what this is not what everybody described to me.
I don't want to give you any spoilers because I want
I'm not either
shocked like I was.
Not boring, but I wasn't interested. I don't know if I can take seriously because you said you only saw the last season.
Listen,
when y'all ready to watch it, let me know. You can watch it episode by episode. It is really good, like really good.
That's one show.
I thought Game of Thrones was pretty good.
What's that, Mr. Perfect Rob?
I'm one not to have like emotions towards shows or anything, and I'm really good at guessing what the writers are gonna have and stuff. I will say that is the first show that got some type of reaction out of me. I'm not gonna say with what because I want her to watch it and everything.
See it and experience it.
This particular thing got me.
Okay. Well,
speaking of shows, I want to get on Moon Knight, and I don't think Excelsior, I don't think we're gonna get to our draft. We already
cool.
Almost an hour 30. You know what? We're gonna do a whole we'll do a whole show just dedicated to the draft. We'll do that.
I'm with that. I'm with that.
Like we kind of like we did the Elden Ring joint, but we'll just do the WWE draft. We can do that this weekend if you got time. But I want to get into Moon Knight. And I talked about it on what's the guy's name? His stream, y'all buddy. Tiny Gaming stream. He got into it a little bit. How y'all feeling about Moon Knight?
It's fucking dope. I love it. Well, see, this is the reason why I love it too. Let me explain that, I guess. We've been getting all these hero shows. Mm-hmm. All these shows have been about heroes, period, with the exception of Loki.
Okay.
We are going to start getting more anti-hero and villainous shows. And this is what I want. I want it to take a turn. The MCU is getting ready to get really dark. They're getting ready to start talking about hell. They're already talking about death. It's about to get real. We're about to see some Ghost Rider, hopefully, and some other shit. Maybe build up to some Midnight Suns. I'm telling you, it's about to go down.
Okay.
If you know what Black Knight is from Eternals, Black Knight in the comics is a villain.
Who is Black Knight? Is that the Kit Harington's character?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Dane Whitman. The Ebony Blade is what makes him go crazy. Every time he kills someone with that sword, the sword wants more blood. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna make him go insane. And basically, through the course of his story in the comic books, he has to give up the sword in order to still be an Avenger. And it's a very hard battle. But trust me, with them explaining the duat and all these things after death, we about to start getting into some supernatural and more cosmic shit. It's about to go down. It's about to be real good, and people don't even see it coming.
What about you, Nina? How you feeling about it?
So everybody was up in arms because they killed off Black Widow. They killed off Tony.
Don't give me no spoilers in this, because I'm still an episode and a half behind.
No. Everybody was upset because they killed these characters off. Whereas if you know, a normal everyday comic book nerd, you know for a fact don't nobody in the comic books stay dead. You already know this. So people were up in arms when they couldn't bring back Black Widow or Tony, for Iron Man. What they didn't understand is that they have not introduced anything about the afterlife into the MCU just yet. Okay. They needed to be patient. You
gotta lay the groundwork.
I think Moon Knight is giving us the groundwork for so many things in the MCU.
So you think it's laying the groundwork for maybe possibly a Tony Stark coming back? Or
not necessarily a Tony Stark. It might be Tony Stark, but not the Tony Stark we know. A variant.
Right, a variant.
From a different universe.
TC.
Because we touching multiverse stuff now.
It's actually like what I read to you in my stream. That's the actual Iron Man that's supposed to be in Multiverse of Madness. Is the Iron Man I just read to you about in my stream? That's supposed to be the Tony Stark that's in that particular timeline.
We may not get these characters back as people are, as we've seen them
as we knew them before.
Right. But we might get these characters back. It might not be the same Natasha Romanoff, but we might get a Natasha back. We got Gamora back.
It's not the same Gamora either.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same Gamora. I think Moon Knight is going to open up the after death possibilities. We getting ready to take a look at chaos magic as a whole, because all the characters that we've seen so far have had variations of their own chaos magic. So now with Moon Knight and Doctor Strange, we getting ready to pair these two off to see what actual chaos magic is. Because everybody's not going to understand that.
I don't think people didn't understand it when because they kind of were so vague about her description when they came through in Ultron. Like, you heard old girl, what's her name, Maria Hill, she was like he's fast and she's weird. That was her description. That was what Shield's description was. Like, no, they didn't, and it's because they really didn't have like all of the characters to be able to explain what her actual powers are. A lot of people really didn't know what Wanda's powers were until WandaVision.
Right, because they weren't allowed to use the name Scarlet Witch until after they bought Marvel, and until after they bought Fox.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Mr. Perfect Rob, how you liking Moon Knight so far?
I haven't seen it yet. So I'm
don't worry, because I'm going to do a Discord like probably
watch
Sunday.
Party.
Yeah, and I'm gonna watch them all in preparation for the sixth episode, because it's gonna get down.
It's gonna get dirty.
All right. This is how I feel about it. I'm not gonna say I don't like it, because I do enjoy it. I think it's because you
don't understand it.
A lot of it I don't understand. Like I know you guys knew who this character was, so I could understand why you guys would like it. It's like I'm kind of like an outsider. You guys know.
Right.
I'm like maybe 65% nerd. Y'all like 95%. So y'all be knowing shit, man. I never heard of Moon Knight. I never heard of him. But
that's what I said when it came out.
It is interesting. It's kind of like, hold on, let me find this comment he said. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna rephrase and say it's not boring, but I wasn't interested. I think it's the opposite. I'm interested, but it is a little boring to me. One of them episodes I fell asleep on 5 times. Like it took me like 4 days to watch it. The one they were riding, they were like, this guy was on horses. They went to go see this guy.
They went to go see the guy that passed.
I could not get past
in
that
real life.
I fell out like 4 days.
That episode is actually kind of boring though, but it's only boring because they're explaining actually what's going on with the gods too, though.
And they're giving you a look from Mark's perspective, because we've been seeing everything from Steven's perspective.
Right. I think the fighting in it is not as good as what I've seen on Hawkeye, which I think the Hawkeye is like the last when it comes to all of them. I don't think the fighting. I think the fighting on Falcon and the Winter Soldier was better.
Yeah, I will agree with you there. They do not have a lot of fight scenes because it's choppy.
They have fight scenes, but it's not that
it's
good.
like incomplete because we only getting bits and pieces of the fight.
Yes. I don't know. I'm here. I'm gonna watch it, and maybe by the end of it, because I'm not where y'all are at. I'm like I said, I started watching the episode, and then I had to do something that was earlier today. In this episode, they were in a tomb, him and ogre. It was like almost right after they kissed.
So
I could tell it's gonna pick up. I could tell it's gonna pick up.
It's about to.
And maybe next time we have
the episode after the one you're on, shit turns on its head.
Okay, I could tell I'm right at the point where it's gonna start getting crazy. And by the time we do another podcast, I will probably. Man, this was amazing. What did I say? what did I say? I said,
you did say the word was amazing.
This was amazing. I might be in here saying that. So,
I think it's just it's a show that leaves holes and it has to fill it in at the end. So you're not gonna know everything up front. It's a different approach than all the shows that have been on before. So they're purposely leaving things out. So you have to be like, what the fuck happened there? So that they can come back later and explain, no, this is what happened. This is what you saw. This is what you think you saw type shit. Like it's going to be cool.
You also have to remember that they break in reality now. So they want you to be confused as to what's reality and what's not. They've been breaking reality since WandaVision.
Yep.
And then with bringing in Moon Knight, Stephen Grant / Jake Lockley, you can't never tell which one of them
65% nerd, don't be shy.
Is the real reality. You don't know.
Maybe 70%. Let's split the baby and go with 70.
Split the baby. No, I think it's like you said too, though. Moon Knight is not a real known character, and I said this on the last actual podcast, not the live one, the last actual podcast we did. A lot of people don't know Moon Knight, don't know Moon Knight, and there are no people that I knew even when I was deep in the comic book land. There were no people coming into the fucking comic book store like, "Hey, you got that new Moon Knight?" Nobody's fucking doing that. Nobody's doing that. So it's like I said too. They're really good. Kevin Feige in particular is really good at taking these third-rate characters and making them look like fucking stars. Like that shit is, I don't know how he does that, but it's really it's a really uncanny ability.
They're doing a really good job with Marvel.
When they introduce these actual hitters, it's gonna go down. I keep trying to tell people that. Like I'm fucking excited.
I'm waiting for the mix though, because now it seems like we're getting a lot of characters, and then when you look at the Stingers, you're seeing more characters like Thanos' brother, and like you seeing a lot of a lot of new characters. I can't wait till the new characters start to mingle in with the older characters, and now it's kind of looking like something. You know,
that's kind of sort of what we were hoping for when they announced the Illuminati and the Doctor Strange character and the Doctor Strange trailer. I know a lot of people are hoping to see older characters on this panel, but
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think I already know we getting Professor X. I already know that's gonna be there.
Yeah.
And we getting Baron Mordo on the council as well.
But what version?
Exactly. But
this is where people need to keep their expectations in check.
Yes.
Because you're gonna go in expecting something. Exactly. You're gonna go in expecting something, thinking it's the comic book, and don't do that.
Well, I mean, we are starting to. I mean, we getting another Thor movie. So here comes getting the older character, the foundation.
We getting
You're getting the Thor. Right. You getting Doctor Strange. So we getting the core. You getting
still got
here.
Still got staples. You know.
Right. No, what I'm saying, Nina, is you know what? I hate to say it. I'm just when it comes to this, maybe I don't want to move on from the original core
Avengers.
So fast. So I kind of want to see them how they're gonna mesh with the new Marvel universe. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, I got a comment right here. Truth about the director, because he's about to bring the Illuminati into the light in Doctor Strange movies. I'm sorry, I read that fucked up. Everyone looked at me crazy when I brought up the Illuminati. I'm like, I'm not crazy.
No,
Illuminati.
No, you definitely not.
If you read comic books, you know exactly who the Illuminati are. Okay?
I really wanted Scarlet Witch to say no more mutants, boom, reset the X-Men stuff.
Well,
that's a comic book thing. I think they're going to do it in reverse.
I think they're going to do it in reverse, and so she can wish that everyone was like her so she can stop being outcast, because right now they making her look like she's so pressured by everything that she don't have a choice but to be a bad guy, because everybody else is doing stuff that they want to do with their powers. Why can't she do it? When she do, like she said in the trailer, when she do it, she's the bad guy. So I think she.
But if Doctor Strange does it, he gets praised for it.
So I think we getting ready to see this in reverse, and so instead of saying no more mutants, I'm thinking she getting ready to say mutants. Yes. So everybody is like her, so she can stop being shunned and looked at funny. So I'm deeply excited.
So y'all think it's about to get crazy, huh?
It's about
to
get
nutty.
When Black Panther come out? That's later on this year.
November.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, yeah, it's about to get crazy.
Yeah, they haven't dropped no.
Doctor Strange is next week, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
May 6th, May 8th,
May 10th.
May 8th.
I thought it was 10th.
Okay.
May
it's coming
8th
up then.
May 8th is Sunday. That's Mother's Day.
You think they wouldn't put it out on May
8th? It's Mother's Day. It's a Sunday. They usually put it out Thursday night, Friday.
You're not taking your mom to go see Doctor Strange?
I'm not taking my mom nowhere. Fuck wrong with you? Wait a minute.
All right. Well, that's all I got, man. That's all I got. I want to thank y'all for showing up. Mr. Perfect Rob. You gonna come to more of these, man?
Yeah. How many times you got one?
Oh, we got.
Oh, that's right. There we go.
I'm trying to do these as much as I can, man. I'm trying to.
Listen, I don't be doing nothing tonight. I'll be sitting here editing clips and being on the game.
Oh, that's right.
The life of a streamer.
Yeah, buddy. Buddy. I know about that editing. Right? What's your social media?
Mr. Perfect Rob on everything.
On everything. Okay. Excelsior, what's going on? Hit your social media.
King Cooper 1982. That's Twitter and Instagram, and then Excelsior24 / Twitch, or excuse me,
Jesus Christ, it's late. Huh?
Twitch.tv / Excelsior24. Excuse me.
See Nina Mayo.
I am Mayo_Nina on Twitter, and Mayo_Nina69 on Instagram, and I am Nimsy69 on Twitch. Come check us out.
Come check us out. So from Chicago to the Mass, the Dummast Podcast. Check us out on YouTube. That's where our YouTube is. Twitch, from Chicago to the Mass. And we got IG and Twitter, the Dummast Podcast. Also check us out on Apple Podcasts. Check us out on Spotify and Podbean. And yes, Mr. Gunblade X6, we are out. Oh, I want to thank you, Cultivied. Man, that was huge, man. That was huge. Me and this guy been talking in the background, trying to set up some stuff where I'm on his channel, and he do an interview, I do an interview. So man, that's love for him showing up and popping in here and kicking it with us, man. I really appreciated that. Everybody who watched and popped in, thank you for showing. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, smash that notifications bell, and I am out. We all are out. Peace.
Bye.
Out.